OB can happen very easily, even spontaneously. One is not even expecting, just go watch a movie, bam, it's there. It can happen. But when it happens like this, is because a number of variables just aligned by itself without one's intention. But always when the OB happens, there are certain variables that must be aligned, must be adjusted in specific ways. And that includes many things that you know: the flexibility of the energy body, concentration, level of relaxation. There are many things. When one is working to detach consciously and remain conscious outside the body, that is a lot of dedication. That's the word. Because one may just go and do, and it's in a phase that they, for whatever reason, everything, those variables are so aligned, bam, 3 projections in 1 week. But it can be 1 projection in 1 year. And this that I'm saying is not rare or something being done wrong. It just means one of the variables are there creating an obstacle, and that variable must be adjusted. But then we need to examine more details to know what could it be. I'm going to mention a few things. Expecting to leave the body. I know what I'm saying is the craziest of the thing, because if one is doing a technique, one is expecting to leave the body. What you need is intending to leave the body, but not expecting to leave the body. Can you see the difference? You are not putting attention that it is going to happen, or waiting for this to be any moment, or hopefully that night. If you have this attitude inside of you, this feeling, this will prevent you from leaving the body. How to do different? You are trying to leave the body, but you need to meditate, work inside of yourself in that moment in a way that you think, I intend to and I want to, but I have eternity. So I'll just give it a shot now. That's why doing techniques every day at the same time helps, because you will get tired of expecting it to happen. And at some point you say, okay, I'll do again, but I don't even expect it to happen. That's when it works better. Many people, they do a technique and they try and try and try and try. When they say, okay, it's not going to be tonight, in 5 seconds they are out, because the only thing that was missing was for them to say, okay, I'll let it be. Then it happens. Why? Because before there was certain pressure and expectation. I think there's a great chance that this can be one of the variables that need to be adjusted. I believe the best way is long velo sessions whenever possible. So you make the energies more and more flexible, to the point that you are almost like sliding out of the body, sliding out. So you have to be with the energy at this point. Physically, you are relaxed. Mentally, you are not too asleep. You are at the right point. But you have to do the technique with this internal attitude. If it's not today, it's going to be someday. The other thing that I've seen is quite important is celebrating the little steps. Because if you tried and you only felt a little vibration, for example, here, or only felt the energies like electrical shocks in your legs, and then you say, oh, I didn't get it. Again, I tried and didn't get it. You create a conditioning. That's a conditioning in which, instead of encouraging this process to go beyond, you program yourself to break the process at this point. So verify if these 2 variables are well adjusted there. And every night you go and you fell asleep, but you managed to do something. You managed to feel your velo and you finish, and then you could feel the body super relaxed. That is, hey, one step ahead. Because I promise you guys, if you keep doing constantly and keep trying with this attitude I'm saying, progress is established. You feel like it's in a plateau, but it's not. Something is boiling underneath, something is changing underneath. Until one day, bam, you have one experience that is different. Not necessarily the full blown conscious OBE you were looking for, but one step more. So, by doing this in this way, we go start breaking the doubts and creating the positive idea and preparation in our minds. And if there is any sort of conditioning and even program in terms of our brain, we start correcting that.